Welcome to the Alcohol and Related Incidents video. Today you will learn about the importance of responsible alcohol beverage service, the risks of underage drinking, when to cut someone off, when to send someone home, and how to handle incidents of violence or assault.
This alcohol safety risk management video was written and produced by RestaurantRiskManagement.com and is provided to you as an exclusive service. It is against the laws of every state for a restaurant to serve alcohol to underage drinkers. Don't be fooled by appearances. Many young people look older than they really are. If alcohol is served to a minor, the restaurant and possibly you are subject to stringent legal penalties. Make sure you ID anyone who you suspect may be underaged. Don't second guess yourself. If you're in any doubt, ID them. Look at the ID carefully for any evidence of tampering or alteration. Match the photo to the person standing in front of you. Ask questions based on information on the ID, such as person's zodiac sign or address. Ask the person to sign his or her name and match it to the signature on the ID. Be aware of minors sitting with adults who sneak drinks to minors. You are required to refuse alcohol service to anyone who is intoxicated. You can also control the rate of service, monitor the behavior of your customers, and talk with them to evaluate their condition. Restaurant employees are the strongest control point in managing alcohol-related risks. Avoid overservice. Do not allow a customer to have more than one drink in front of him or her at a time. Serve water with drinks. In some cases, the server may have to ask if there is a designated driver. If approved by your manager, it is a good strategy to offer food to the driver, as that may encourage others to order food as well. If you have cut someone off, identify a backup employee to support you. Speak to the customer privately and directly. Be firm. Do not argue or back down. Show concern for the safety of your customer. Remove all bottles and glasses from the customer. If there is no designated driver and the customer is intoxicated, you must not let him or her drive from the restaurant. If you do, both the restaurant and yourself could be liable if the customer causes harm to others or himself. Arrange for alternative transportation, such as a taxi service, to take the customer home. If the customer somehow manages to drive off, write down the license number and a description of the car and call the police. Sometimes a customer may become unruly, argumentative, and hostile. If this happens, immediately call the manager. The customer may refuse to leave the restaurant and become violent. Your first duty is to ensure the safety of yourself, other employees, and customers. Do not argue, but let the customer know that you have the authority to make him leave. Let the customer take his time. Don't rush the customer. If the customer still refuses to leave, call the police. Removing the customer from the premises should only be done by the police. Be calm and non-threatening if possible. Walk them out of the restaurant. Lawsuits frequently occur when employees use excessive force or inadvertently cause injuries when ejecting a customer. In such an instant, both the employees involved and the restaurant can be held liable. If someone is assaulted, immediately call the police. If someone has been injured, call for emergency medical services. Employees and managers must document the incident while events are fresh in your mind. Get the names and addresses of all parties and witnesses to the incident, and work with senior management, legal counsel, and law enforcement officials to resolve the matter. Liability could be incurred because of a delay in alerting the police or medical services. It is advisable to know your local law enforcement response protocols for different types of alarms and emergencies.
You've seen the importance of creating and implementing a house policy for responsible beverage service. Working as a team is essential to its success. Employees should support each other by listening, being informed, asking questions, watching, and providing help when needed. Being alert to potential problems before they occur can ensure against bigger problems later. Use of this video is for educational purposes only, and RestaurantRiskManagement.com and its agents disclaim all express or implied warranties of any kind, including any implied warranty or conditioned merchantability, satisfactory quality, or fitness for a particular purpose.